Hello Virgo, and welcome to your intuitive weekly reading. I hope that you are doing well. We're going to read into your energy and what experience, what challenges, what blind spots or subconscious areas are being reflected to you and shown to you through the cycles that we are currently going through. However, whenever you click on this reading, if it's resonating for you, the message is for you, as time is not, sorry, I have a drop in my, no, time is not a straight linear line. We do operate in cycles, so we always circle back to energies. However, I am reading in a specific period of cycles currently, and today is February 27th. We are moving in towards the full moon in Virgo, which is also the same day, this would be March 7th, the same day that Saturn moves into Pisces, which will be a big energy shift. March is a big month, so pay attention to whatever comes up for you. We're closing out big cycles, karmic cycles, relationships, finding where we have been led astray from ourselves, freedom, finding where we may have been giving our energy away to others due to certain belief systems, patterns, suppression of core wounds that are really asking us to just look at and heal and move through, move past all of that. We have Venus and Jupiter moving into an exact conjunction on March 2nd, but we're already in that energy, which is also, Venus is dealing with our relationships. Jupiter is a planet of growth and expansion. And it's an interesting ride, let's just say. So Virgo, I did just post, if you're interested in more of the current energy and astrology, I did just upload that video. It's a collective reading, but in the beginning I give some of the astrological transits that you may want to pay attention to. So without further ado, this is a message for Sun, Moon, or Rising in the sign of Virgo. These are general readings, so take what resonates for you and leave the rest, or keep it in your back pocket, or check with your sun and moon, or check with your moon or rising signs. If you'd like a personal one-on-one reading with me, Virgo, you can book one through my website, and that information is in the description box below this video. My website is BeTheChange333.com. And let's get started. Let's get going, Virgo. Let's see what comes through for you. What is the current energy for Virgo, please? This came out in the collective reading, possibly the Aries reading. I think it was a collective reading, though. Health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. And one of the biggest messages that I was receiving, Virgo, through the collective reading was that if we continue in this energy, so the energy is intensifying and increasing. Right now, as I'm doing this reading, we're having a massive, pretty big geomagnetic storm from the sun, solar weather. This plasma, this energy from the sun is increasing the vibration and frequency of energy that is on the planet. And it affects our health. It affects us physically, mentally, and emotionally. So we're being shown where we are not living in our truth and authenticity. And if we continue to follow the same patterns and not listen to the heart, not follow the heart, it already is affecting our health, but it will continue to affect the health of our body, mind, spirit. So pay attention to your health. Honor your physical vessel. What else do we have for Virgo? You may be finding yourself with some health issues or questioning your health, or you may be dealing with somebody else who is going through some, I'm hearing pretty substantial health crisis, possibly, or health issues. I mean, it varies. Bottom of the deck, we have loneliness overall. Okay. We have blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Yeah, Virgo, you can't blame it on anybody else. Yes, it's easy when we're still like ignoring our own inner child and our everything internally that's screaming to us. You got to accept the responsibility for your own well-being. If you place blame outside of yourself, you're going to find yourself just staying on that karmic wheel over and over and over again. Indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. This is telling me that you're getting a good lesson here on things that you had an inner knowing about, yet you continue to not follow that gut instinct or the heart and still follow through with your belief systems, your thought, the way that you always did, what has been taught to you, what has been instilled in you since childhood, which leaves you feeling empty and lonely within relationships. Even if you have people in your life, you're not fully connecting to them. They're not in alignment with you. You're not letting anybody in. Well, let's keep going. We're going to go with these big cards, which have amazing messages. They're just a little tricky to shuffle. I know that I'm never alone. I forget who I was telling this to. It came out in one of my readings, but it's important that we each get to truly love and honor ourselves, become our own best friend, and we receive our own advice and counsel from ourselves, our higher selves, our intuition. We are never alone. But if you're going to ignore important aspects of yourself and not be true to yourself or good to yourself, follow your intuition, you're going to continue to attract people and experiences into your life that mirror that reflect that to you. Meaning they're not going to treat you very well because you're not treating yourself very well by not honoring your truth. It catches up to us eventually. It starts to take a toll on our health. Five of Flames. Yeah. There's this inner fire burning within you, Virgo. And it's inner conflict. And it's growing. And it's growing. Almost like a volcano about to erupt. You may be having conflicts with others right now. You may feel like everybody's out to get you or against you. And that may be taking a toll on yourself. You may feel alone, a sense of loss. But not taking the responsibility, not taking your own life into your hands and blaming outside people and situations, you're going to find eventually that's not going to help you at all. If anything, it hinders you. Tell me about blame for Virgo, please. Yeah, this inner conflict and external conflict. It's an external conflict because it's mirroring the internal conflict. It's got to be taking a toll on your health. If it's not taking a toll on your or on your physical health at the moment, it's definitely taking a toll on your mental and emotional health, which affects everything in the body. It affects the body chemistry. We have our stress hormones flooding through the body and our adrenal glands. It's horrible how, if we don't take care of our mental health and our emotional health, the physical health takes a toll. 9 of Crystals. Well, it seems as though, Virgo, you were following the path of honoring everybody else's choices and decisions and what they valued, and just discrediting and dishonoring your own. Sound familiar? Then you turn around and you blame those people for going along with it. You didn't have to go along with it. You don't have to go along with it. So turn things around. This is an inside job. What is truly important to you? What do you want? What is your soul screaming to you about? Seeker of Orbs. So, Virgo, what I'm getting here is that, yes, there are conflicts. There is a lot of energy there. It is affecting your health. It may be affecting others as well. Not even caring about what's important to you anymore is affecting your health. But there's this window of opportunity that's opening up for some new beginning. Well, there always is. But you find yourself at a crossroads every single time this happens. And what do? It looks as though you always go back to the old familiar. For some reason, the unknown or the new, it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right because you're in the mind. So you are seeking answers for yourself as to why you're constantly undecided. It's because you're not using your intuition. When you're stuck at a crossroads constantly and not able to make a choice or a decision, it's because you're not following your gut instinct, your heart. You're listening to the monkey mind. You're listening to what's going on in your mind and what the chatter of other people, their opinions, their judgments, what has been taught, what has been ingrained. I'm hearing beaten into you. I don't know. That might be for someone specific. It leaves you at a crossroads constantly, not trusting your intuition and just always undecided. You always, every time this window of opportunity for something new comes along, you pass it up. There's a fear there. There's a fear there. I'm hearing there's a fear of losing something. And you would rather not even attach yourself to anything than having to lose something again. It's important to take responsibility for your own happiness and your well-being. Spiritual strength. You're going through some tests and initiations right now, Virgo. Spirit is challenging you and testing you to be true to yourself. Be authentic. Be real. And if you can't see that by now, Spirit will crank up the heat even more. Spiritual strength. This is really trying to get you to wake up and listen. Listen to your Listen to yourself. Listen to your soul. Read the signs, the synchronicities. Pay attention. Everything in your life is speaking to you, trying to guide you. Recognition and reward. It's important that you recognize, instead of placing blame, recognize what the lesson is here. This is to give you knowledge, wisdom, growth, soul growth. Everything we experience here in Earth School is for our wisdom and growth. If you continue to stay stagnant and blame outside people and sources outside of yourself, you're going to be stuck in the same spot, repeating the same lessons over and over and over again. So it's time to recognize. Once you recognize, oh, it's me. I can make these choices. I'm the one that held myself back. You will be rewarded by the universe. I just want you to get it. Third eye. There you go. So you are having some Saturn. You know what the beautiful thing about Saturn is? Saturn's moving into a placement this week that is actually giving us our own inner authority to take our lives into our own control again. Heartache and loss below that. But third eye chakra. So you are having either dreams, strong dreams, or visions, or memories, or some parts of your intuition are really kicking in strongly. Yet you're having a hard time trusting that. Maybe it's just something you're very unfamiliar with. Recognize that whoever was, it could be a parent figure, a father figure, I'm hearing. Possibly your father was really strict or abusive even. Or I'm hearing kept a very strong, tight, I say a tight ship. There were very strict rules and ways of being, and you were not allowed to be your true self, which is part of childhood trauma. A lot of us go through that, and depending on the severity of it all, look, we've got the Tower and the Five of Swords. Depending on the severity of it all, you suppress a lot of parts of yourself because they were not only were they not accepted by a parent figure or whoever was in authority over you as a child, you could have even been punished for just being yourself, which then develops the ego and the stronger parts that play out these characteristics and roles and whatnot that we play in life. But deep inside, like, nobody really knows the true me. I don't even know the true me anymore because it's been buried under all of this facade and the way I had to be. It was for those of you that resonate to that, know that the part that developed, the stronger part, the ego part, it was for your protection so that you wouldn't be harmed. But you don't need to play that part anymore, Virgo. You can let that go and thank it for what it did and what it taught you. But it's time to live life and to connect, truly connect to yourself and to others. Wow, we have the Tower and the World. This is a big deal, Virgo. So you may be having some more experiences of like unexpected upheaval, unexpected just calamity, I'm hearing. But it is also part of the cycles changing, the karmic cycle really wrapping up. You have a choice. There's always a choice. Are you going to stay in the same karmic wheel Because I guarantee you these towers will not go away. They're going to get stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. Things are coming apart. It's important to accept the things that we cannot change and have the courage to change the things that we can. And those things that we can change come from within. They come from the heart. It is within the self. The thing is, when you act from your heart, or you think that you're doing something from the heart, it's really your inner protector doing things for others so that they'll either stay off of your back or that you're pleasing others, that you make people happy. Because when other people are happy, then they're going to leave you alone and they're not going to give you all of this chaotic trouble or conflict that is affecting your health. It's codependency at its best. This is people pleasing and just giving. You get nothing in return and then you turn around and blame. It's important to take a deeper look at that. Why do you do that? It's a protective mechanism that you no longer needs to be in play. Learn from this. Learn from this behavior. These are behavioral patterns that may be so subconscious or unconscious. I'm bringing it to the light of consciousness here. But I feel like the universe is also doing the same thing for you. It's time to give to yourself love, compassion, forgiveness. Get your health back. There's that indecision again. I can see that you're over it, Virgo. You're over it with everything, though. You're kind of like tapping out at the moment. The universe is really trying to offer you something. Some assistance, some help, some realizations, and you're just sitting there with your arms crossed like, no, you're not trusting anything right now. I'm over it. I'm over it. I don't want to play. Use your intuition, Virgo. Wake up. This is a wake-up call. This is definitely a wake-up call for you. The bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups. It's time to follow your heart to what actually lights you up and fills your cup up, your heart. What gives you a sense of like overflowing happiness, joy, and love. I'm not seeing that you're giving that to yourself. Instead, you're sitting back playing the same old roles. Below loneliness is courage. Oh, we have more on fell on the floor. So let's have the courage to change these things that we can. And the only thing we can change is ourselves. We cannot change another person. We're going to wrap this up, Virgo, with some advice from the Starseed Oracle. Please like and subscribe. If you like this video, please click that thumbs up button, please. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Greatly appreciated. Doing these two things really, truly helps all of us content creators here on YouTube with our channels. The growth of the channel also helps get the messages out to more people. All right, let's see what the advice is for you, Virgo. And if you watch the collective reading that I just uploaded, you'll get more understanding as to what's going on. Because this isn't just happening with you, Virgo. This is happening with all of us. We're going through clearing up old cycles, clearing out old karma, opening ourselves up for something new, authentic and true. The advice for Virgo, please. All right, we have jump in, Andromedan energy, adventure, say yes to change. And here's the thing, Virgo, how I'm reading this, you have a hard time with change. You have a hard time saying yes to change. You're always on the fence. You're not trusting your intuition. Let's see what it says in the book. Andromeda is a spiral galaxy, the closest galaxy to the Milky Way. It's believed that Andromedan starseeds are a group of beings who love their freedom. Very adaptable, they have a strong willingness to and ability to change and go with the flow, to find calm in the chaos, to swim with the tides. This card is here to encourage you to do the same. Perhaps you have a significant goal or opportunity ahead of you. If so, you're being guided to jump in. Don't wait for permission. Don't stall until you feel ready. Take a deep breath. A good old run up and jump right on in. Life bends for the courageous, and courageous is what you're being called to be. You're already facing the right direction. The only thing left to do is leap. You'll figure out the details as you go along. Oh, and that so is not a Virgo trait, by the way. Virgos like everything neat and tidy and in order. But this is life is messy sometimes. Okay, sorry. You'll figure out the details as you go along. Things may not always be smooth sailing. Life on Earth rarely is. However, it's the rougher seas that teach us how to sail with glory. And once you know that, you can navigate any sea, ocean, or storm. The Andromedans want you to fall in love with surfing the waves of life, to seek more adventures, to embrace your own adaptability, and find a way to be the calm in the chaos. You didn't come to Earth to be passive. You came to Earth to truly live. Now, take a good run up and leap. Jump in, Virgo. I'm going to title this video that too. So that's what I have for you this week. I hope that this was helpful for you. And I'm sending you out so much love. Take care. Bye.